time to put one's head in the game. I didn't do no warm-up because I respect the fact that Zev is playing on limited time. You know, Zev is out there in Odessa, obviously in Ukraine, and you know that could be a problem. I think they've got, I always forget what they call it, load shedding? You know, limited electricity, sharing it around the gaff. So it's got like a 3-hour window to play here. Now, it's a bit awkward really. Depending on his hero, I may or may not want double IST. If only things weren't so spontaneous, I might actually get a chance to do a little bit more audio testing prior, but what can you do? PC. Well, you know what? That is just fine. I'm gonna bleed a model here, but what can you do? Wow, I actually don't. That's amazing. I almost can't believe it. I wonder what he'll want to go for. If he's just going to go for heretic spam, or what the hell's going to happen. Let's see if they can proc a special fairly early on. I don't really want to take this fight, if we're being honest. Yeah. What I definitely don't want is to be bleeding models. And I bled a model! Hooray! Who would have guessed it? So I'm just going to stall, keep the Demon Hunter there. One sudden game? What do you mean one sudden game? Why so sudden?
One of our generators is under attack.
So just get a little bit of chip damage here on the CSM, nothing crazy. Gotta retreat super early because it's PC, damage over time, very scary. Suppress these guys here, they're gonna finish off the gen, but what can you do? So we can see the ticks down the side. Just cap with the IST because they're like the most useless combat unit. Don't want anything to do with that right now, though. Gonna replace the gen. That didn't seem to work very well. I guess it bled them a bit. What's he got? Ticks. Well, I can certainly take on ticks when I've got these two together. Let's see, is he baiting me into something here? What's going on? No? Interesting. Don't really understand what that's all about. Where's his tier 1.5? Why doesn't he have any? Find that a little bit strange. Not a fan of that. Now, obviously right now he's got barely anything, so you have to assume fast tech. So I need to hurry up and get to tier 2 myself, and or bash. Now there is a risk here of a counter bash, so we'll see. I'm floating a little bit of wreck, which is sad. There you go, that's a nice little combo. And that right there stops his... It stops any real counter bashing, because he doesn't have the heretics to counter bash. He could only counter bash with the CSM, which obviously don't bash very well. I see the CSM now anyway, so I'm not too bothered. So I can engage quite hard here, just bleed him, drop down this, there you go, pew pew him from the cover, and then I can disengage with the... with the stasis. I'm just gonna walk over here, hold this ground. So he's probably got a Blood Crusher coming soon. Probably coming right now, but that's fine. Not really too concerned about no Blood Crusher. Just stalling basically economically right now. Oh, Bloodletters! Wow, he rushed Bloodletters? I am shocked. Okay, interesting. Obviously, my Purgation can't suppress Bloodletters, so I don't really want to fight against them. That would be terrible. But Bloodletters are notoriously bad for chasing things, so you know, we can exploit that. Why do I have so little power? This is really weird. I don't really get that. Anyway, I'm gonna take this fight. Just retreat them. Might teleport in. We'll see. Can get a good smite. And chase down the CSM. They're gonna run to the safety of the Bloodletters, but honestly, it's not gonna be that safe for him. And I'm gonna go for Heavy Bolter Rhino. What do you think? I like the idea of going for a Heavy Bolter Rhino because I'm gonna get a little bit of melee superiority afterwards. Heavy Bolter Rhino Libby sounds like a nice little combo to me. Don't know about you. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like I'm gonna get any model kills here. So they'll just heal up from the worship, of course. If you don't kill Bloodletter models, you don't get much out of it, really, do you? Flinging me around. Which is not ideal. Gonna get the Force Glaive, so I'm a bit better in melee combat. I need the melee support for sure. I'm still floating crazy amounts of requisition. I need to start noding some contesteds, clearly. This is obviously not a very good fight for me until I have a Razorback, and now it's not so bad. Surprised not to see any Tzeentch Marines yet, but you know, what can you do? I'm gonna run down now and try and go for a bash again. Bloodletters are gonna stay in play. That's fine. He's basically got nothing here. So I'm just going to deposit my Purgation. And then come over here. We can actually go Crusaders as well. Might not be that bad of an idea. I basically want to beat him in melee right now. Oh, look at that. Instant kill. Nice. So, he probably is going for a Chaos Dreadnought. Because it's been a while. I don't know if he has the power for it, to be honest, but that would obviously counter my Rhino very well. Alternatively, he goes for Plague Marines. I don't really care about Plague Marines. Very easy to beat because I just roll them over with melee. But because I got Purgation in Tier 1, I can easily get a Beamer to counter a Dreadnought. So that's nice for me. And then the Bloodletters basically just help me kill. The Bloodletters are countered by this guy. The Libby. So many upgrades that cost a lot of wreck. A lot of power even, god. Get out of there, boy! Keep on driving, fool. He reversed, that's not what you meant to do. But we wiped out the Plague Marines, so GG, basically. The luck. Lucky level. I don't know. It's kind of bad micro from me anyway to not move the Rhino back sooner, to be honest, but... I'm never doing optimal opening capping orders. It's very annoying. So on this map, I want to send the IST top due to the presence of garrisons everywhere, whereas the BC can go bottom and there's nowhere for him to run. So it's better to send the IST top, basically. And then you want to blob your strikes and your BC together because, well, it's going to be very hard for them to beat both of them at the same time. I know, I'm actually enjoying Fend Unlock recently. I am gonna go IST, assuming he's a Chaos Lord, even though I think going IST is suboptimal if he's a Chaos Sorcerer. But I would be very shocked when he's one down if he's not the fucking Chaos Lord. That'd be so weird. So I don't know. Yeah. He knows to be scared of the splash damage from the Brother Captain these days, so the Ticks don't want to take this fight here. No, they really don't want to take this fight. It's not worth it, he's just giving me loads of XP right now. For free. Like, why bother? I don't really understand. What's the point? I'm just going to chase these guys into the garrison. Stormtroopers obviously are having a fun time capping the map. I assume that the bottom is a Chaos Lord. Let's find out if my gamble's going to pay off or not. It is the Chaos Lord, yeah. So that's fine. I'm going to cap this and I'm going to run. Just bully him. This is the problem with the Chaos Lord, he just bleeds the fucking IST like crazy. Again, he's going to take a big fight here. He can actually get off a really nice kill the week. But, I don't know. I don't know how worth it really is. Because he's just bleeding like crazy. Just going to retreat there. Kill the week has been used. And have a little duel between them, I guess. And I'm going to play reactively. Oh, what? Come on, Stormtroopers, what was that? Other than sad. Very sad. So, you know, I'm just going to get upgrades, see what he gets before I commit to any tier 1.5. Conscious of the fact that he could get Noise Marines, Havocs, Raptors. All of them would be a big threat to my current composition. And if he just pushes the gen farm, that'd be a problem. So I'm conscious of that fact. So I'm going to sort of pivot around my gen farm to not leave myself vulnerable, given that I did just build 2 gens. Obviously, stormtroopers want to be prioritizing the heretics. Let's see if I can get a nice little bit of chip. Maybe even bleed a model. He's got the combi bolter, that's scary. But, you know, still no proper tier 1.5 or anything. Needs to be careful. I want to claim the bottom of the map right now, if I'm being honest. That's just a thing I'd like. I don't think he likes this fight. Yeah, so much bleed for him.
We shall secure those resources.
What do I want? It's kind of tricky. I think I'm honestly like content just taking alongside him. I don't like purgation here because of the fact he's the Chaos Lord, otherwise it'd be an easy purgation. But purgation feels pretty awkward against the Chaos Lord, I don't like it. You could though. In fact, you know what, I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. I'm gonna go purgation. Mostly because of the map, if I'm being honest. Oh, I don't like this fight at all. That was really badly managed. I didn't realise my strike squad were on fucking range stance, which is not good. Obviously. This is the problem when you're actually swapping your stances like a pro. You sometimes, unlike a pro, forget. Yeah, not very good. Why are those IST so low? So, he committed super hard to the bash there, and I mean, didn't really achieve a whole lot, if we're being honest. So we'll just sort of guard this area and zone with the BC. Let these two cap. I don't want to go for the bash with the purgation because he's going to be fully reinforced by the time I get there. So then I'm taking a big army versus army fight when I own the map. I just don't see any reason to do that. What's the point? Why take that army versus army fight? I own the map right now. I don't think I need to bash him. I have the advantage. Right now, he could be baiting me into the CL, so I have to pull my purgation back because I don't have IST support, therefore I can't kill the CL. I actually would really like to take a blob fight here. Now I can take the fight against him at the farm. He's already tier 2 with bloodletters. It's fine. I want to get these guys in retreat. Oh, obviously, yeah, they just phase shift. Ha! Should have seen that one coming, shouldn't I? Alright, I gotta get out of here. I can't get this bash. What are you doing? Oh, get out of there. It was a valiant effort. I mean, I bled some blood, that is, so it's fine. I can get purged now. Because I have the purgation, it lets me go for the heavy bolter Razorback, which I otherwise wouldn't like to do, because I'd be too vulnerable to range attacks. So I like that. That's part of the reason I'm going for Purgs, even against the CL, normally, but he's got this weird playstyle, which I think really justifies it. I'm not sure about his play here. It's quite risky. But yeah, just send them down there, move them over. ASC can just run up there for now. Start claiming some map. And again, we'll go for that Libby. Help us against the Bloodletters. Since he likes that playstyle. And the other thing is the Libby can tie up Plague Marines, which we see it already on the field. Oh. That's not good. Took way too long to notice them getting attacked. But it's not all bad because he lost his ticks there. And he let me sneak my purgation down as well. So I need something. I need the hammer, I think, just to disrupt. That'd be nice. Just to throw away the Bloodletters when they're being a pain in the ass, chasing down my strikes and stuff. It's a bit lame because it uses energy. In fact, we'll just go Halberd because it doesn't use the energy. Whatever. I actually have Sanctuary, so it should be fine. Gonna get an Acolyte as well, just to make these guys bleed a little less. They certainly bleed a lot at the moment. I mean, can't really do anything. Yeah. Pops like a fucking zit. Get out of here, Plague Marines. He needs vehicles, you know? And he needs tier 1.5. I don't know why he's not getting tier 1.5. Noise Marines are great for the early game pressure, But also, man, imagine if he had a Blastmaster. How do I engage that? Then I need to send my single entities forward first, and you know, that gives you some way to like just get lots of damage on them rather than me just charging in a blob there. Because obviously he couldn't stop my Strike Squad, Libby, and BC there just tying up the Plague Marines. And in the prior engagement before I had the Libby, the Bloodletters chasing me were actually doing a lot of damage, but I just dropped Sanctuary, and that's it. GG. So yeah.